had a better weekend than this guy. 2-0 now in the UFC, 2 first-round knockouts as well. One of the best smiles in the business. Malcolm Wellmaker, my man, how are you?
Man, I'm doing fantastic, brother. Life is very, very good for me right now.
All right, man, I love that so much for you. It's I remember talking to you at Icon Fighting Championship in Savannah, Georgia, and then a couple times in between, and just seeing the rise. I absolutely love it, admire it from afar. So pumped for you, man. I love how life's going for you.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, that was quite a while ago, man. But that was where it all started.
Yeah, for sure. My first thing off the rip, and it was great, and us interacting. You're like, Dave, no ill will, but I got so much going on. Can you talk to someone first to make this happen? I see you on every show this week. I literally just saw you at Anik. I'm seeing you at Eric. You're with everyone, my man. Do you love that this side of it, talking with everyone, name getting bigger, everyone trying to get some Malcolm Wellmaker?
Absolutely, man. My management can tell you, but I turn down nothing unless I have to. You know what I mean? I love getting on, telling my story, man. I love meeting these people because at the end of the day, these guys are people I've seen for years and just wish to have the opportunity to talk to. So just having the opportunity to sit down with these guys, tell my story, and meet them is incredible in itself.
That's very cool, man. Very cool. And a great story it is. Dakota Bush, it was funny. He didn't even know, I don't think that you were on the show, but he even mentioned your name because he's a hardworking blue-collar guy. Wakes up at 5 a.m. just to kind of get in there. He feels he's 14-4. He was in the UFC. He feels like he's this close of getting back in and loved your performance. He was like, man, I love watching people like that because he feels in that same vein. How's everything now? You're a full-time, mixed martial artist. You wake up every day with a smile. And, have you seen a jump in your fight game that this is all you do and you're spending more time on it, maybe watching film or maybe just even relaxing the body, even just not working? Do you feel your body feeling better on the MMA side of things?
Yeah, man. The biggest difference for me now is just the amount of stress, physical stress and mental stress.
Yeah.
It was so tough, working those jobs and finding what I had left to get into the gym at the end of those nights. But now, man, even if I don't have a full night's rest, after I get the session I'm getting in, I have time to get more rest between the next one, get rejuvenated, unwind mentally and physically, and just, it's a certain amount of peace and just, contentment with that being my mission and nothing taking me off course.
I love it. They talked about it even on that show. They said you called your shot for Atlanta. Have you got back with your team or management, or what's the next shot? Where are we going to next, Malcolm? It's your world. We are living in it. The UFC world, this is Malcolm's world now. Where are we fighting next?
I don't know, but I will tell you, my manager asked me immediately after the fight, he was like, are you healthy? Are you good? Any injuries? I was like, bro, I'm good. I can fight tomorrow. He was like, you sure? I said, yeah, and he went to his home doing this. So I don't know what it is he's working on, but I'm fairly confident you guys will be seeing me soon. I'm healthy, no major injuries at all. I just got done, doing some bad work and a little workout. I'm getting back on the mats this week, full-time schedule next week. Brother, I can't wait to get back in there again. So hopefully soon.
A birdie told me, I'm just letting you know, Malcolm, a birdie told me they need one more fight on UFC New Orleans on the Dustin Poirier pay-per-view, UFC 318, around 6 weeks from now. A birdie told me that, They
got my phone number, bro.
I like it. I like it. And, and as a fan, I would assume a fan of mixed martial arts and especially what Dustin has done, how great is that fight? We just talked about it a little bit, there's a lot of great fights this whole summer, card after card this weekend. Even I love it as well. But that Poirier Holloway last dance, I can't wait. I'm counting down the days.
I was asked in my last post-fight interview about the different fighters that had me starstruck, and Dustin Poirier was one of the names I called. If I got to meet him and have a conversation with him, I still would feel like a kid looking up at the clouds. Yeah. So if I could get an opportunity like that, it'd be crazy. But even just being able to see that they even worked the card around his retirement fight, he's that great. He's done that much for the sport. And, his boxing is beautiful. And that's one of the things that I draw towards in the sport. So, man, shout out to him, Max Holloway, one of the best boxers to ever do it as well in MMA. Great farewell fight.
For sure, for sure. And imagine, like I said, a Wellmaker knockout on that card. So it's like, they do those bonuses. You're the nickname that, we might have to switch out the nickname sooner or later, something with bonus involved in it.
Something. We're working on it. We're working on it.
We're working on it. I feel that.
That's right, brother.
With the merch, where can people find your shirts? Where can we buy Wellmaker merch?
Yeah, so I have a merch company. Me and my really close friend Dill. It's called Grizzly Fight Co. Links in my bio on Instagram. If you click it, the very first button says shop now. That's where we put all our merch. We did a 404 Atlanta themed specific release for the fight I just had. It's a great shirt. Got my face on it. Got a billboard with 404. This was the release before. Everything that we put out is stuff that like I fall in love with and I wear personally. Yeah. So if you want some Malcolm the Machine Wellmaker merch, grizzlyfightco.com, brother.
We got you. We're going to cut that up. We'll make that into a little video. We'll sell some merch for sure. We'll buy a couple here. And guys, if you sub the YouTube channel, we're going to buy at least 2-3 shirts of Malcolm. We'll send them right to you guys. Sub the YouTube channel, give us a like, and we'll send you the shirt. Just tell us what size you need. Wellmaker versus Adrian Yanez. Make that happen. That's a good comment right there. I like that. I
I met him this weekend, bro. I met him. I met Adrian Yanez this weekend. Okay. It was me and Cameron Smotherman was walking to the weigh-ins, and both of us was, we was depleted. And Adrian Yanez offered me a Jolly Rancher, bro. Awesome guy, man. He's cool as can be. That was my first time meeting him, man. And I watched him coming up. I watched his knockouts. I think he's a great fighter. Exciting fight for sure.
That's a fun one. This past Friday, right before your guys' show on Saturday, we had a massive show on Fight Bananas live show. We had Kayla Harrison on it. Everything went live. All these fighters, Malcolm, all they do, they don't eat Jolly Ranchers. They're all in Zins. Are you a Zin guy? Is that a thing?
No, sir. No, I've never really been
American Top Team, they're hooked on it. They're hooked on it.
No, I've heard good things about them. I heard Polton even do them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's popular, but I've never messed with them, man. I'm living as clean as can be.
Good for you.
Yes,
all right. Merab Dvalishvili just defeated Sugar Sean O'Malley. Your weight division, he's the dominant champion in it. I love this because you're on this. You know what I mean? You're on that rise. Is that someone you kind of want him to maintain this, run, be this one of the best bantamweight or best ever bantamweight champion ever, and then for you in 15, 18 months to get there? Is that something you kind of even look into a little bit, or is it too far out there right now?
No, absolutely, man. I think there's this irony in the fact that, I'm getting compared to Sean O'Malley. There's this irony in the fact that both of us are the Machine. There's this irony in the fact that both of us came from construction. And he's the most dominant guy. And when I think about stylistically the most challenging fight for me, like he's that boogeyman. And that's what gets me like excited and wanting to get in the gym and get better. And if I could have that story, that astronomical rise and I get a shot at the title and he's the guy in front of me, I mean, just imagine how incredible of a fight that could be, man. I think about stuff like that all the time, man.
The fight, Malcolm, will be solid. I think the T-shirt merch about the Machine versus the Machine, that's the fire. It
would be incredible. It would be incredible.
That would hit for sure. That would hit.
Yes, sir.
A fun question for you. We just mentioned Merab. I would assume this man's on it, but I love getting your takes on it because being a bantamweight, to me, it's one of the best divisions in all of the UFC, especially right now. People like Mount Rushmore's. What's your all-time top 4? What's your bantamweight Mount Rushmore? What's Malcolm Wellmaker's Mount Rushmore?
Man, Dominic Cruz got to go up there, man.
Yeah.
Around the time I first got into fighting, when it was like 2017, it was around the time when Dominic had done a lot of what he done right before Cody Garbrandt came in and did what he did. And I remember learning who Dominic Cruz was, seeing his style. It was just so beautiful, something that, I hadn't really seen before. So he's definitely got to go up there. Merab definitely has to go up there. I mean, look at what he's done. Boogeyman today, and when it's all said and done, it'll be fun to look back at what he's accomplished. Man, I don't know if I can say Jose Aldo because really he's a 45er. I mean, he's fighting at 35 every now and then. I would like to toss his name in there, but I don't think it really belongs.
We got guys like Aljo. TJ
Dillashaw, brother. TJ Dillashaw was one of the most, man, like his style, the way him and the guys at Bang look at striking, so systematic, very, very, very iconic. And then if I had to throw one more, you know, it is what it is. People they ain't gonna like this, but I'm putting Cody Garbrandt up there, brother. What he did to Dominic Cruz and the way he influenced me, his speed, his style, his boxing, bro. He was one of the people that I personally very much so admired when I got into the game. So I throw all those guys up there.
Last week?
I did, bro. He was the first person I ran up on, like, hey, man, can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? I did it to Justin Gaethje, too. But when I saw Cody, I did it. I even saw Cody's son, and I called Cody's son by his name because I've been following him for so long that I knew who his son was. So, yeah, it was a good moment, man. Cody's a really nice guy, man. It was awesome.
It's crazy, man. I love – and like I said, even I remember vividly seeing you in Savannah, just like vividly. And it's been, like you said, 4 or 5 years ago. It's as much as big this fight game is, it is very small. Everyone's connected. Everyone stays with it. But like I'm telling you, what you did with Cody, he'll remember that. And all of his people, you know, he'll say how good of a guy, good of a dude you are. It's wild awesome, that's how, you know, it goes.
It's a spider web of
yeah. Very much. I got one last one for you. It's about this weekend, and then we got more coming through. We got Thad Jean. I don't know if Thad Jean, welterweight for PFL, Malcolm. Absolute studies, 10-0, just like you. Stud fighter.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. Jamal Hill, Roundtree in the main event. I love this fight. I love it. It's during the day. Who do you got in this main event?
Wow, man. That is that's such a crazy fight. You know, Khalil Roundtree is tough as they come. Very, very technical. But Jamal Hill has that X factor, brother. That power that he has, man, I believe can put anybody out. And I think, you know, Jamal Hill has made major improvements recently, you know what I mean? So I'd like to see how he matches up against Khalil Roundtree. And if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go Jamal Hill, bro. I'm gonna go Jamal Hill. I like Jamal Hill. Yeah.
I like that.
I think he can find a way to be successful, man, for sure. It won't be easy at all, but I think he can.
I definitely do, and I think they're very similar. I think we're gonna see a ton of striking in this fight. Yep. I think Roundtree's better at the kicks. You know what I mean? He's gonna be chopping down those legs.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if Hill can, I feel like get inside and use that dirty boxing and kind of get to the body. I think it could be Jamal Hill's fight. Guys, an absolute stud. I appreciate 10, 15 minutes of his time. He always does it after his wins. First round knockout. Can you go 15 minutes, Malcolm? Can we see it sooner or later? Or can we go on a 3-minute routine?
If it's up to me, y'all not getting more than one round. I'm sorry, bro. I'm getting in and getting going, bro.
I love it. That's good, man. Appreciate you. I love the ascension from afar. And Malcolm, appreciate you. Appreciate your time. We'll talk soon, all right?
Thank you so much, man. Thanks for having me, brother.
All right, brother. Malcolm Wellmaker, guys, undefeated.